to my channel. Today we're going to cover a super quick video on the national minimum wage. So we'll talk about who's entitled to it, what you need to look out for, and just give you the general basics so you know where you stand. So if you haven't already, make sure that you do subscribe to my channel, like, tell a friend, all of that good stuff. It's really awesome to have your eyes and your ears, so I really appreciate you. So let's get into it. So the way the national minimum wage works is, provided you are in the UK and working in the UK and you're over 16, you'll be entitled to the national minimum wage. Now it's based on your age, so I'll pop a quick link up here and down there to where you can have a look at what national minimum wage rate applies to you. But you'll just need to have a quick look at that website because it changes every year, usually in April. Companies can get fined for not paying you the national minimum wage, so it's super important that they do. And sometimes the government decides to name and shame people who haven't been paying the national minimum wage. And I'll put a link down below to the most recent name and shame list so you can see who the biggest offenders have been. So as I say, it changes in April every year. So what should happen is your salary should automatically just be adjusted by your employer. So make sure that in April you keep an eye on your pay slip, and also that you double check so that you know what you should be getting paid. And then if you do have any kind of questions, queries, worries, obviously speak to whoever does payroll within your company, but also you can speak to ACAS to make sure that you're getting paid correctly, and they'll kind of walk you through what you need to do if you need to make a claim. So if you guys are interested, do make sure that you have a look at the link which shows the companies that are being fined for not paying the national minimum wage. And they're quite big companies, so you would have thought that these organisations have got quite big kind of payroll functions, big HR functions to make sure this kind of thing isn't happening. And I guess the reason I'm saying this is make sure that you check your payslip every April, because even the big companies can sometimes get it wrong. So the government have also very recently issued some guidance in terms of the additional powers that they've got to deal with employers who don't pay the national minimum wage. So as you can expect, they are able to fine organisations. There's also a potential risk of kind of criminal proceedings if employers don't do this. So it's nice to see the government looking to kind of crack down more on companies who aren't paying the national minimum wage and being a lot clearer about the potential penalties. And we're looking at kind of fines of anything up to £20,000 per worker if the employer doesn't pay the national minimum wage. So it kind of pays to make sure that they're paying correctly. And as I say, it's just quite interesting to see the kinds of things that they're looking to do to try and deal with this. So if you're interested, if you're a bit of a HR geek, I'll pop the link to that down below as well. So hopefully that just gives you a super quick, super useful this is how the national minimum wage works. If you have any questions or queries, pop them down in the comments below. What I should say is I'm not an accountant, so I might not necessarily be able to answer your queries, but I might be able to point you in the right direction. And also, if you like my videos, particularly I seem to get more love for these short, quick ones. So if you like my videos, do like, share, tell a friend, and then hopefully I can be producing stuff that will be useful to you guys out there. So if you need any HR help or support, do feel free to get in contact. I hope this was helpful, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.